Daisy Makers, I am Amy Mucha, the owner of Daisy Pops and Daisy Makes. And I'm going to show you the differences between the traditional way of making cake pops and the Daisy Makes way. Traditional way of making cake pops, you have to portion out your dough, which requires either a cookie scoop or a scale and takes a lot of time to make sure that all of your cake pop dough portions are consistent. After you have your portion, then you roll it into a ball, which number one, can hurt your shoulders after a while. Number two, it's a little difficult to make it into a perfect sphere. Once you have your dough sphere, then you have to hold it in your hand and try to not misshape it as you push your stick through. And here is a traditional cake pop. The traditional way of making cake pops works well if you're making a small amount of cake pops. However, if you're making hundreds or even thousands of cake pops at a time, it doesn't cut it. At Daisy Pops, where we do make thousands of cake pops a week, we needed a better system that made it more efficient and consistent for us. Hence, Daisy Makes entered the game. How Daisy Makes works is you have your dough, and then you roll it out with a rolling pin that has certain depth wheel guides on it. Once your dough is rolled out, you then take your cutter and popper, you cut your dough, and then you can pop it right out. This makes the sizing consistent every single time, and it's not misshapen at all either. Then the third piece of the puzzle is you put your dough circle into a tray, and as you put your stick in, this tray holds the shape of the dough and makes sticking really easy. Let me show you a comparison of the traditional way of making cake pops versus the Daisy Makes way. So the Daisy Makes way is essentially like making cookies. You roll out your dough with a rolling pin, so it is all a consistent depth. So this actually takes care of the portioning as well as the shaping part all in one, which is really where the magic of Daisy Makes is. You cut it using the tabs, you lift it up, you pop it out, and put it right into your tray. And then from here, they're all lined up in our tray. And then all you have to do is stick your cake pop stick in and it doesn't deform and you're ready to dip. And then with this last one, I will show the sticking of the cake pop. So you have to hold it like this and then try to not deform it as you put in your cake pop stick. And voila. As you can see, Daisy Makes takes the traditional way of making cake pops and levels it up so that it helps you be more efficient, consistent, and have more fun while you're able to scale your business. So check out all of the options that we have to offer you guys.